Aloha, I'm Flying Hawaiian, and here another episode of The Gun Talk. Sorry for not having episodes the last few weeks. I was attending a few classes. Now I'm officially a firearm instructor with the USCCA and also a range safety officer. But I will go over that towards the end of the episode. Uh, so let's get down to what we're going to talk about today. Today's episode, I'll be going over some of the firearm terms with you guys, and also give you an update on the SB 003. So I'll get into all that and other gun bills that Colorado is trying to pass as we speak right now. And the firearm terms I'll be talking about are the basic terms that you guys have heard from the media, Facebook, and Twitter and so on, the basic stuff. I'm going to explain these terms for you guys to have a better understanding what they actually mean instead of what you've been hearing on the media and other people saying. So, first off, we're going to talk about the where the AR and AR-15 actually stands for instead of what uh, people are saying. If you guys know what it is before I actually say it, please comment down below and see if you're right. So, first off, like I said, AR, it stands for Armor Light Rifle. Although the term sometimes gets correctly used as abbreviation for assault rifle, it really does actually mean armor light rifle. You can Google it. The so sorry to burst your bubbles, people of the anti-gun group. It's armor light, not assault rifle. Okay, please Google. Okay, if you guys don't believe me, please Google. Next term I'm going to go over is actually assault rifle, often used by the military or police. This technical term for fire for the rifle. Okay, you on a basic military rifle, police rifle, you got burst and auto, the full auto. Okay, burst, 3-round burst, full auto. You pull the trigger and fires everything. What civilians have is semi-automatic, and I'll explain that both of those, automatic and semi-automatic, here in just a few minutes. Most of the assault rifle, all the gun groups want to say, is actually for military or police only. That's it. Civilians are not allowed to own it. They're mostly in the M16 models that the military has, AK-47 as the Russian military has. So that's where the assault rifle is. Okay, so next time, multimedia, uh, the news, Twitter, Facebook wants to say, "Oh, a assault rifle was used." No, it was not used. It was a semi-automatic. Okay, so the next basic term I'm going to explain is ACP. As you hear, like the 45 ACP and stuff like that, most people know that stands for automatic Colt pistol. It's the particular caliber used for Colt pistols back in when they were coming out, like the 45 ACP for the 1911s and like that. So it was designed by John Browning in the earlier 20th century. So that's what ACP stands for. Oh, sorry about that. Automatic slash or semi-automatic. Automatic firearms, chambers fires, ejects multiple rounds with a single pull of the trigger. Also refers as a machine gun, M16, stuff like that. Okay, or light machine guns are the automatics. Okay, but with the M16s and stuff like that, you have to put the selector switch to auto. Okay, that's for military. If you want to go more about it, please let me know down in the comment. I'll go into military firearms more and more if you guys want. Semi-automatic is one trigger pull, one round. That is it. So all these firearms that's being used for these school shootings, mass shootings, everybody want to call it, are semi-automatic. So it's one trigger pull, one round. So when people are firing a whole bunch of rounds in a minute, they're just going like this the whole entire time. That's it. So that right there, it does not consider as a automatic at all. Magazine capacities does not affect this. Only the person behind the firearm. Am I approving these shoot? No, I'm not. I'm just explaining it so people please understand of what I'm saying here. I'm just trying to explain what those mean. Now, the next term I'm going to go into are blanks. Blanks are just bullets without a projectile to make it look like you're firing a gun. That is it. But there's still, like, in Hollywood, as you see, like John Wick or um, military movies, you see all this. Those are just special effects. They're using blanks. So blanks are just a cartridge with black powder, a little wad that holds the black powder there, and the primer. Bang, muzzle flash. That's it. No projectile. But if you're pointing at like close range, like within an arm distance, it will still harm someone because of that gunpowder. So, but blanks are used in film and TV. Okay. Next is caliber. As you guys heard in like firearm safety rules and stuff like that, or even going in the gun store, that you see bullets of caliber, different types of calibers. They're just the diameter of the projectile. The caliber first, the as a gun for the diameter of the barrel, you have 9 millimeter, 45 ACP, 10 millimeter, 5.56, 7.62. Those are just the diameter of the barrel, the bore, also the uh, projectile itself. Casings, the casings pretty much should be very simple. Is the cartridge that is spent that had the projectile, the gunpowder, the primer in it. Also, some other casings, you also have shotgun shells that are made of plastic. Not all casings are brass. You got steel casings, you got aluminum, you know, different manufacturers make different types of casings for the bullets. Bullets is the next common uh, term, and it just means the projectile that's on top of the casing. So it could be any kind of made material from lead or lead with a brass or copper jacket. You got a solid steel casing. You got a whole bunch of different other. Okay. Then the next term we're going over is the grain. Grain means the weight of the bullet or projectile. So when you have a 150 grain 9 millimeter bullet, that means that projectile weighs 115 grams. And all bullets are measured in grams, not pounds, ounces, or anything. So whenever you look, make sure you know what you're shooting. I normally shoot 115 grain 9 mil to a 124 grain 9 mil. So uh, make sure you know what you're comfortable shooting. Make sure you have the right bullet for your firearm. So, but that's pretty much what it means. Next And the last I'm going to discuss today for these type terms is safety. The safety is the mechanical device on your firearm. You have a grip safety for the 1911s. You have a firing pin safety for the striker fires. You have a trigger safety for the striker fires. A thumb safety. That's that safety lever. You see a red dot, and uh, you flip on that switch, and it removes or it hides that red dot and everything. That's a safety. There's several different types on several different firearms, like I just mentioned. Striker fires have a trigger safety and a firing pin block. Those are the two safeties. Whenever you get a firearm, please make sure you know how the safeties work, and the types of safeties that they have. Okay. All right, now I'm going to update on SB 25003, the semi-automatic ban and rapid fire devices. Well, it was signed into law. Signed into law by Governor Paulus. Okay. Uh, Before this recording, I've watched both of the Senate and the House vote on this bill. When it went through the House, it passed with a 1950. Then went to the Senate, and it repassed vote of a 20-14. So the governor signed the bill claiming it's going to stop the gun violence. As most of us already know, that's actually in the two-way community, this is not going to solve the problem at all. So, far as I know, there's been threats of lawsuits. Have they actually been filed? I don't know yet. I'm still digging, but I will update you guys on that as soon as I get that information. So please comment down below. Stay tuned, and I'll let you guys know. But there's other bills going around in Colorado that I'm going to be checking into and reporting to you guys. Right now, um, we have HB 251062, penalty for theft of firearms is under consideration right now. So I'll go over that bill here soon and get it back to you guys to let you guys know what that is. Same thing with the SB 25 205. The firearm serial number check is under consideration. As far as I know, what that is requiring all gun shops to report to the police to have the serial number ran when they get a firearm. And I'm not sure if it's whether when they work on it before they release it or sell it or whatever. I don't know yet. I'll get more information. Next is SB 25 034. A voluntary do not sell firearm waiver is under consideration right now. We have HB 251133. The requirement for sale of firearm ammunition. Yes, it's passed. I'll get more information about what that is and what you guys could be looking forward to. Then we have HB 25 dash 1055, repeal firearm dealer requirement and state permit. That was a loss, so I'm not going to dig in more information unless they try to bring it back. HB 25 1128, income tax credit for firearm safety devices. That was a loss. I was very, very disappointed into that because that would bring more incentives for law-abiding citizens, responsible gun owners, to buy more safety devices like gun safes, trigger device, safety devices, to go buy more of to actually get income tax credit when it comes time to file your taxes. I was, like I said, disappointed when that lost. Then we have SB 25 295, the transfer proposition to KK Money ARPA Cash Fund. Um, is under consideration. I'll dig in more into that. And then we have HB 25 1238. Gun show requirements has passed. I will, like I said, dig more into all these that are under consideration and that has passed. So please stay tuned. I'll get you guys more information on all of that. Now, here in the next few weeks, I will be doing more videos. Um, I'm going to try to get at least once a week or every 2 weeks. So please stick around. Okay, I'll make sure to have you guys entertained. Uh, I'm going to be here posting a video of product reviews. I got the Cool Fire Trainer Barrel, the Laser Mantis Laser or Mantis Laser Academy. So I'm going to do reviews on both of those and how they can make your dry firing practice work even better, and also others like the Arma, other like holsters and stuff like that. So please, like I said, stay tuned. Now, here towards the end of the episode, let's talk about what I did with the USCCA. No, I'm not getting paid to do all this. I have no sponsors, but I am talking about my experience with the USCCA to become a firearm instructor. It was a 2 day course, both 8 hour days. It was great information telling us how to teach you guys, and also the different learning styles and how we should be presenting ourselves. The, like I said, the class was great. The last day we had firearm requirements or the shooting qualifications. I am not going to disclose those information, but I am going to tell you it was such a fun of experience. I enjoyed it. I became a USCCA firearm instructor. Please stay tuned next month. I should have some classes available to start teaching. I got not only just for concealed carry, I got certified with them for countering the mass shooter threat. So, like I said, please stay tuned. I'll be hosting some classes here if you're in the Denver area. Like I said, Denver area, I'll be hosting classes as soon as I can. I'll post a link to my uh, page of the USCC down below in the description. I'm also a range safety officer who took that class. It was very simple. To me, it was basic common sense. You know, what you should do in a range, what you should not do, how to catch people not doing the right thing. So, but like it was really easy for me. I understand all the information. The counter the mass shooter, great information. As soon as I get a class going, you guys will have that great information as well too to provide. Um, if you want to become a USCCA member, I will post a link down below as well too. So stay tuned and just I'll have more and more to give you. Aloha. You guys have a great night.